Voice of Influencers.
Where did it all started?
So I was looking at fitness magazines. I was a police officer and I was on the road, so I had a lot of time because I worked midnight shift. And I remember looking at fitness magazines and I saw these women on stage and I'm like, oh my gosh, like they look amazing. I want to do that. It just, to me, it looked, they were beautiful. Like it wasn't like they were, you know, a lot of people think women in fitness or women who train are going to look like men. And no, I mean, I don't think I look like a man and I've been training for over 8 years. And I saw these women very feminine and they had muscle and I loved it.
Who were the girls?
The specific one that I saw, who I'm friends with now, became really good friends with, is Nathalia Melo. And I saw her, a picture of her in a magazine, competing at the Arnold Classic. And I'd been wanting to compete, and then I wouldn't just like, I just didn't like commit to it. I was like, yeah, I want to do it. I wasn't serious about it. And then when I saw that picture, that was it for me. I was like, I'm doing this. Like, I'm going to do this. And I did. A few weeks later, I did my first show, and I won. And I was just hooked after that. And what was amazing is the fact that that's the photo that motivated me, was her on that Arnold Classic stage. And that next year I was on that same Arnold Classic stage with her and I missed the title by 1 point.
So she won?
No,
Oh.
Somebody else won.
Oh.
I got second, missed it by 1 point. And just a year before that, I was just like, oh my gosh, I wish I was on that stage. So for me, it's like, just go after what you want and just go 100% full force and just have no expectations. Of course, train to win, train for that goal, but just have no expectations. And I did just that. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I earned my pro card. Everything happened so fast.
But what happened? Why did you place above Nathalia?
Why did I?
Yeah, because she won.
Ask the judges.
Because she used to win the Olympia all the time, right?
She's never won the Arnold. She won the Olympia once. She never won the Arnold.
Only once. Okay.
She won the Olympia one time, and she never won the Arnold Classic. That year, who won it? I started with like the very beginning with like Sonia Gonzalez, Nicole Negroni, Nathalia Melo, Jamie Baird. Those were like the old time, like the main bikini girls, and they had competed for a year because it started 2009. I came in early on 2011. My first show was at the end of 2010. Came in 2011, did 3 shows, earned my pro card, and I was on the Olympia stage that same year. So it was just really fast. And another thing is, I was the rookie, and so like you asked, how did you win? Well, I mean, that was one of the things too, because normally you wouldn't have a rookie just kind of come in and like, I guess, just have such an impact. And so I was very grateful that I did. I remember when in Olympia, my first Olympia, it was the same girls, the girls that I had looked up to, and they called me for first call out. That was my first Olympia. I sat there, I'm like, and they're like, India, because I wasn't thinking they were going to call me out. And they're like, hello, like go. And I'm like, oh, and I'm standing there with these girls and I was like, this is freaking amazing. This is crazy. And that was my first ever Olympia. I had just turned pro 4 months before. So it was, when I say everything just happened so fast, it was, but it was, you know, I was just so grateful for it all. And it just pushed me to work even harder. It was like, the better that I did, the harder I worked, because I motivated myself. Like, that's the biggest thing for me.
So this was all happened in 2011, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So fast.
Follow the Moti on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.